welcome to Layton Junction on this New Year's Eve, I should say, and to the first running session of the new year and the new season. And first off, to wish everyone a very happy new year and good luck with the new year ahead. I'm sure it'll be better than last year, can't be much worse. And yes, to just give you a little warning, there's going to be, I'm going to put it a waffle warning. And it's not the potato type either. I'm going to waffle for about 5 or 10 minutes. There's a few things I need to say. So the first thing is what we have planned for this year for the channel is pretty much as always, try and keep the content as fresh and as good as we can. And also, you know, I'm branching out into the European side, and I am going to sort of expand that slightly. I haven't given up on the UK side, so don't all get up in arms. It's just another part of the hobby that I've embraced. Which brings me nicely on to, there was something over the Christmas, I hadn't really realised. It was one of my subscribers very kindly gave me such a generous shout out. And it made me think this is something, not intentionally, but it's something I very rarely do. And considering the amount of inspiration I have had from other YouTubers and other people who watch the channel, I think it's a little overdue, and so this is something I'm going to try and rectify next year, because I do owe an awful lot to all the other people who I get inspiration from. What you see around the layout, yes, it's all my own work, but it's all, not all, but quite a lot of it is gleaned from yourselves, from other people. You know, the channel itself is only 3 years old, and if you look back to the very early videos of me just with the phone, I don't know what the phone was I had then, it wasn't this one, just chasing, you know, an engine round the track, quite amateur, shaky cam and all the rest of it. And we've gone from that now to 4K, and quite reasonable content, I think. We put a lot into it, and so we've moved on quite a bit in 4 years, considering the channel really was, it wasn't set up to be a YouTube channel as it is now. It was basically set up to, as I've told the story before, just to let the family keep in touch with what I was doing with my late uncle's engines. He passed away many years ago now, and I got his fleet of engines, and we slowly, when we switched to digital and we started learning how to enjoy that, we upgraded a lot of his engines, and they're still running now, and they, as you can imagine, they're the pride of the fleet. And so the channel was set up for them to dip in and out, as opposed to me keep filling my phone full of videos, trooping all the way down there and showing them. And at the time, never thinking for a minute that nobody other than the family would be interested in what I was doing. And if you'd said 3 years ago that I would have people from, you know, France, Italy, Belgium, Austria, Germany, all of Europe and America, and you know, the Czech Republic, and literally all over, watching and corresponding, I would never have believed you in a million years. As I say, it was just it was our Richard that set the channel up. I wasn't that keen, believe it or not. And so it just shows what you can do within 3 years, you know, from running around with the camera to what we have now. And the point I'm making is that the layout, the first Layton Junction, was already made when we came onto YouTube. And like most channels of our age, you cut your teeth on people like, you know, Dave Howarth and Dragon Junction and likes of them, and a host of other people. And so you glean an awful lot from them, you know, the lake and the bridge. I'm sure Dave won't mind me saying, I pinched that idea from him. All the lighting you see, the station lamps and the street lighting, is all done with his technique. Daisy chained all together and just AC adapters, cut the ends off, plug them in. It's nice and simple, but it works. And it's that sort of thing that inspires people. And you know, I'm going back, I was watching Dave Howarth, you know, 13, 14 years ago, long before I had a YouTube channel. His was one of the very first videos I ever saw when went back to the hobby many years ago. So as I say, it's I think it's important for me to acknowledge the huge influence that other people have had on me, the channel and the hobby as well. And the same goes for the European side. There are, you know, a number of channels. Our very dear YouTube friend, Kevin from the Train Collector, who I'm very pleased to say I have obtained all of my European engines from Kevin, and I have a fabulous fleet of engines, and also Martin Nostalgia and Hover Motion, Jim from there, who have been a great influence on the European side of the hobby. They really got me going on this, and it was Kevin who actually set the seed, so to speak, and I certainly now have the bug. And as I say, my point is, I think the influence that the channels have on each other is enormous, and sometimes these people don't realise the enormous influence that they can have, and it's all better for the hobby, because not only now do I embrace the European side of it, I can correspond with some lot of the European modelers as well, and it all adds to the richness of the hobby. So as I say, hopefully this year I intend to sort of correct that and sort of promote a few of the people who influence me as well, and generally just add so much to the hobby in general. So this year again is pretty much just the same. There's no big projects, I have to say. The last big project was the lighting on the platforms. I may put some lighting up by the houses behind me, but I'm finding these days that getting under the layout to do any wiring and big projects is quite difficult. The high street, where all the shops are, really could do with some lighting in there as well, but I'll have to see how I can get underneath there. I may have to just do a few buildings at a time. Other than that, and the general maintenance, really there's not much that I can do with the layout. It's pretty much as it's going to be, I think. I can't really think of anything. I would like to put some sort of road bridge in somewhere, but it's finding somewhere where it would fit in, and at the moment I haven't really found anywhere where I can get a proper little bridge in. So that'll pretty much stay as it is, other than increasing hopefully the fleet, the continental fleet and the UK fleet, depending on price, because things are tending to go up a little bit now, so it's starting to get quite expensive. So yes, apart from that, I think that covers just about everything, and as I say, hopefully this year will be better than last year. I'm sure it will be, and I look forward to corresponding and interacting with all of you again this year. And so enjoy the video, and thank you very much everybody, and we will see you in the next video, which again will be another UK session. And I may actually do a series of how I actually became into the hobby, and a little bit on my uncle and the engines he has, or the engines I have, I should say. And I may do a Pacific Run session just with them, as a little bit of a tribute to him. So we'll see anyway as the year goes on, and we'll see what comes up and what the postman brings, sort of thing. So in the meantime, thank you very much. I will stop waffling now, and you can get on with your day, and we will see you very shortly. Thank you very much everybody. Bye bye for now. Bye bye everyone.